السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. اليوم إن شاء الله سنواصل العمل على مقرر السنة الثانية بكالوريا مختلف الشعب. I think we have stopped at unit number 7, grammar. Okay, we have stopped at grammar. The last lesson we have been working at was the reported speech. So today I'm going to devote this session only to have a full review of the reported speech. After that we are going to have a practice together. So كنا توقفنا في الدرس ديال الجرامر reported speech. اليوم ان شاء الله غادي نحاول نديرو مراجعة شاملة للدرس ديال الريبورت سبيتش ونديرو some practice. Alright, so we are going to start with the revising how do we report statements, and also we are going to practice them in a couple of exercises. Okay, alright, so first of all let's start with defining what is reported speech. Reported speech, in French, le discours indirect. Okay, discours indirect. So we call it reported speech or indirect speech. So we have a direct speech and we have indirect speech. So have a look at the two pictures you have here. We have a woman, she is talking on the phone, and here I have two men. This man is Peter. Okay, his name is Peter, and this is Peter's friend. Now the woman is talking on the phone. She said, I like Peter. I like Peter. So this is literally what the woman has said. Okay, شي اللي قالت السيدة دابا on the phone. Okay, هذا this is a direct speech. Now this man heard her. He is going to report, غادي يقوم بنقل ما سمعه to Peter. So he is going to report what he has just heard from the woman to Peter. It means here we will have a direct speech, خطاب مباشر. This one is reported or indirect speech. So let's see. I like Peter. She said she liked you. I repeat, I like Peter. She said she liked you. Said. This is the simple past of the verb to say. Say, قال, قالت, said, dire. Alright, so usually when we turn a sentence from direct speech to reported speech, there are certain things that we need to change. So look, for example, here, what did we change? شوف شنو تغير هنايا. I, it turns into she, or sometimes it turns into he if the speaker is a male. Okay, she liked, liked. Here the verb to like in simple present, and here the verb like in simple past. So usually the verb tenses also change. So always when we turn sentences from the direct speech to reported speech, we have to change pronouns. I, she, like, liked, and we change also verb tenses. Okay, now let's have a full review of changes that we need to perform in verb tenses. That's it. So look here, please. So when we have simple present in direct speech, it turns into تحول إلى simple past. And when we have present continuous, past continuous, simple past, past perfect, present perfect, past perfect, past continuous, past perfect continuous. And the same thing for modals. Modals will, can, may, must. So we also need to change them. So will turns into would, can turns into could, may turns into might, and must turns into had to. Okay? Now let's look at the examples. I am late. I am late. Here we have the verb to be in simple present. So it should turn into simple past. So the sentence will be, he said that he was late. Am, was. Simple present, simple past. I'm reading the newspaper. I'm reading the newspaper. أنا أقرأ الجريدة. Newspaper. I'm reading. So this is the verb to read in present continuous, and present continuous should turn into simple past. So I'm reading into past continuous, sorry. My brother said that he was reading the newspaper. The film was amazing. Was, simple past, turns into past perfect. She told me that the film had been amazing. The verb to be in past perfect. Here the verb to be in simple past turns into past perfect. We have done the exercise. Have done. This is the verb to do. The verb to do in present perfect. And present perfect turns into past perfect. So had done. We must be polite. We must be polite. So here we have the modal must, and must turns into had to. So the children said that they had to be polite. They had to be polite. Polite مؤدب. They had to be polite. Okay? Alright. Now we move on to some practice. Okay. We go here. That's it. So exercise 1. I'm going to explain the exercise for you. After that, you will need to take some time to do it, and we will correct it together. Okay? So I explain. Rewrite the sentences using reported speech. أعد كتابة الجمل الآتية باستعمال reported speech. It means we have sentences in direct speech. We need to rewrite them using reported speech. Mandy is at home. Mandy is at home. The verb is. This is the verb to be in simple present. Max. Frank reads a book. The verb to read in simple present. David was ill. This is the verb to be in simple past. My mother will be 50. We have the modal will. I'm watching a film. The verb to watch in present continuous. I didn't have time to do my homework. We have the verb to have in simple past, negative form. Okay? I have cleaned my bedroom. I have cleaned my bedroom. So this is the verb to clean in present perfect. We went out last night. The verb to go in simple past. I didn't say that. The verb to say in simple past, negative form. Alright? So take some time to think before we correct it together. Okay? Okay, so number 1. Mandy is at home. Is, verb to be in simple past, turns into simple present, turns into simple past. So, John said that. Okay, Mandy. Alright. Yes. Very good. Was. Very nice. At home. Excellent. Alright, now what about number 2? Frank reads a book. the verb read in simple present, it turns into simple past. And the verb read is irregular. So the simple past form of the verb to read is read. It doesn't change in spelling، ما كيتغيرش في الإملاء، مي كاين اختلاف only في النطق. So Max told me that. Very good, continue. Frank, very nice. Read, excellent, a book. Now number 3. David was ill. David was ill. We have the verb to be in simple past, and simple past turns into past perfect. The form of past perfect is had زائد the past participle of the verb. So what is the past participle of the verb to be? Is been. Been. This means verb to be in past perfect had been. Alright, so Simon said that David, very good, David, let's continue, had been, excellent, ill. Okay, now what about number 4? My mother will be 50. We have the model will turns into would. So this one is very easy. John said that his mother, very good. And will turns into would, very nice, would be 50. Excellent. Now number 5. Piggy, I'm watching a film. I'm watching a film. Verb watch in present continuous. Present continuous turns into past continuous. Okay, so Piggy said that she, very nice, she, continue, very good, was watching what? A film. She was watching a film. Excellent. I didn't have time to do my homework. So here we have the verb to have in simple past negative form, and simple past turns into past perfect. So we need to use the past perfect form of the verb to have in negative form. So I didn't have. Charles said that he, continue, didn't, hadn't, didn't, it turns into hadn't, he hadn't, had. Excellent. So hadn't, this is the past participle of the verb to have. Okay, hadn't had. And we continue the sentence. Hadn't had what? Time to do his, very good, homework. I have cleaned my bedroom. I have cleaned my bedroom. So verb to clean in present perfect, and present perfect turns into past perfect, and the form of the past perfect is had plus the past participle, and here the past participle of the verb to clean is cleaned. This means we change nothing. So we just change the auxiliary to have from the present to the past. So Sarah told me that she, very good, she what? Had cleaned. She had cleaned. She had cleaned what? Her bedroom. Excellent. Now Paul and Mark are speaking. Paul and Mark, they. They. So we went out last night. We went out last night. They said that they, and you have when. This is the verb to go in simple past. Simple past turns into past perfect. So they had gone. Excellent. They had gone. And we continue the sentence. They had gone out last night, the night before. The night before. Also adverbials of time, we need to change them. Adverbials of time, ظروف الزمن, last night, tomorrow, today, now, yesterday. We also change them when we turn sentences from direct to reported speech. غادي نشوفوهم هادو بوحدهم. هاد changes in adverbials. دابا ركزنا غير على التغييرات في الأزمنة. In tenses. Only these changes in tenses. Now the last one. I didn't say that. You have the verb to say in simple past negative form. It should turn into past perfect negative form. Okay? So Philip told his father that continue. He didn't say. Hadn't. All right. Hadn't. And the past participle verb to say said. Hadn't said what? That. Okay? So thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, you can post them to me. I will be very happy to answer all your inquiries and questions. So next time, we are going to move on to see other changes in adverbials, and also we will see how do we report questions. الحصة الجاية غادي نشوفو كيفاش كنحولو questions من direct ل reported speech. Okay? So thank you for your attention.